Hey guys, Scott here from Civic Edge Lifestyle, and today we are on day 6 of our case study with my lead gen. Um, I actually got another sale yesterday. It wasn't on ClickBank though, it was on my lead gen, believe it or not. Our person signed up, and I have figured out that we are now $24 in profit, and I'm going to explain why we're at $24 in profit in a couple of seconds. But first, I wanted to make a formal apology. Um, so I'd like to first start by saying, if you guys have comments, you put comments on videos at all, like any of the videos that I do, I will always try and shout out to you guys in the next video. Um, and if you have questions, I'll even answer the questions live on the next video. Um, so as long as it's appropriate and as long as you ask a legitimate question, like you don't don't ask me something like, what color is the sky? I mean, I'm not going to answer that. But I mean, anything that's appropriate, I will gladly reach out to you. I'll say your name. I try and say names to the best of my ability. Like, I know that some names are hard to pronounce, so I do apologize if I do mess up your name. But the formal apology is, I realized after I'd done yesterday's video that a viewer that has been watching this series had reached out to me on Monday's video. And I'd just like to say thanks for your comment. And I would like to apologize that I didn't reach out to you yesterday in yesterday's video and shout out or do a shout out to you. But anyway, the person's name was Eric Simmons. And Eric Simmons wrote, so he wrote, I'm loving this mini series, and basically, I'm just going to paraphrase because I don't have YouTube pulled up on my screen right now, so I'm just going to paraphrase. Basically, he said, "Thank you," or "Thanks for this mini series. I'm loving it." He said, "I personally found the Clickwell system to be dry." And have been using the social paid, which is one of the products that I mentioned that we do have in the rotation of doing this case study. It is one of the other products that I suggested. Um, Now, thanks again, Eric, for your comment. But I'd like to touch on that a little bit, and I tried to touch on it a little bit in the comments when I replied to you. I was kind of on the go though when I did reply, so I didn't get all the information out there, and I do apologize again. Um, and kind of sometimes when I'm on the go, I'm just kind of like typing quick, and I'm not really thinking. Like I was kind of on the go, like I said. Um, so the Clickwell system, it can be dry, okay, but it is not an offer that you should avoid using in my lead gen, and I will explain why. Okay. As I explained, I think it was on Monday. I think it was Monday. I explained that the reason we pick these offers is because they are beginner offers that just show you how to make money online. They're not. They don't talk about affiliate marketing. They don't talk about being rich. Okay. And the reason why we picked the Clickwell system is because it does convert. Um, Now, one thing you're going to have to understand is that everyone's list is different. Okay, my list is different to Joe Blow's. Joe Blow's list is different to Amanda's, and all three of our lists are different to each other. Um, Now, the ClickWell system might work for other people faster than others. Now, the thing is that in affiliate marketing and in email marketing specifically, it does take sometimes time for your list to react to certain offers. Um, the one thing that holds us back here on my lead gen is that you can only email once a day. Typically, with this campaign, like for the Clickwell system, I'm actually using this outside in my own business, like or outside my own autoresponders. Sorry, and I have in my campaign 4 emails a day going out about the Clickwell system, and it's like a 14-day to 15-day email sequence. about the ClickWell system, and it's 4 emails a day. Typically, you want to email at least, I say very least. Other people have other ideas about this, but I say at least 2 or 3 times a day about this product. And the reason being is because the more that your subscribers see this product coming up in their inbox, right, the more they are willing to take action on it. Now, unfortunately, in my lead gen, we unfortunately can't email, 3 or 4 times. And I do apologize if it's a little dark. I don't put the light on because I find it's too bright in the webcam. Today it's kind of stormy out, so we've had some rain. We've had some thunderstorms, so it's kind of a little dark. I'm seeing in my webcam here, but I mean, you can see me. You can see me just fine. But anyway, um, so yeah, the ClickWell system is one of those things. It will work, and sometimes it will work immediately, and sometimes you may have to do it on the second rotation. The thing that we don't want to do though is we don't want to go and hand out the ClickWell system, and then like 2 days from now start, like, let's say you started the ClickWell system today, and you start handing out the emails, the email swipes today and tomorrow, but then you go and switch it on Friday. Um, you know, you're kind of undoing basically any work. So you don't want to switch things too quick, and that's why I said to you, Eric. I said persistence and consistency is key. Um, you want to make sure that you're trying this for the full. Like we have 14 days worth of email swipes from the ClickWell system, so you should do the 14 days. And if your people on your list don't, in my lead gen, don't go for it right away, they might go for it the next time. And this is why we add it to the rotation. The social paid one is up there right now for accumulating, you know, revenue. But like I said, the ClickWell system is part of the rotation, and it does work. Sometimes your list just may have to see it a couple times before they react, right? Because if you think about it, you know, once a day and only being able to email for 14 days, once a day for an email sequence is kind of, you might get sales, you might not. And that's why I say, like, my lead gen takes, you have to work at it. You have to be willing to um, put the emails out. And you know what the great thing about it is, and I've noticed this, I have been getting sales on social paid, which is the first one that I talked about, which is the get paid to use Twitter, Facebook, and I believe it was YouTube. Those three actually have been, I've hit, or sorry, not those three. That product has hit twice now since I started this, or even when I was starting to think about doing this. It's hit twice now since the thought of this case study came up. And I had already started on the ClickWell system, so unfortunately I wasn't going to change halfway through because, again, like I said, you change product halfway through, the person's going to think, well, it was a crappy product then, right? Um, you got to get inside their heads a little bit and understand how clients think and react, right? And you cannot just go in and email for 2 days and then say, okay, now I'm switching to another product. That doesn't work. And that's actually why a lot of affiliates fail in email marketing, because they try to offer something and it doesn't work. And 3 days later, I mean, I know I was making this mistake with the ClickBank idea for my lead gen when I tried it first. And I'm like, oh, this offer's not doing too well. And then I switch, and actually that's when I started getting sales on the social paid, and I started getting, and then I switched to ClickBank again, and I got a sale on Warrior Plus, and it was just funny because I'm like, I didn't give it enough time. Okay, your emails may be 2 weeks from now, maybe 3 weeks from now, maybe 4 weeks from now, and you may still get a sale from something that you sent out 3 or 4 weeks ago. In my lead gen, it sometimes works that way too. So. Um, the ClickWell system is part of the rotation. It does work. Sometimes you may have to do it a couple times through, But eventually, when you've done this, the rotation, and you do it every single day, however long it takes you to do all those email swipes, you may actually end up, you know, generating enough sales from that. So that's typically how it works, right? You like I said, you just don't want to switch too quickly. Um, so the ClickWell system does work, Eric. It's just a matter of sometimes you may have to do a couple of rotations. Some people have had success with it. From what I've seen about the My Lead Gen case study, like I know I'm kind of doing a case study too. And I said I know like a week ago or so I said I didn't want to do a case study, but I wanted to after things started working. I mean, I've had sales on My Lead Gen itself, but I also wanted to make this case study to help people because I'm sick and tired of seeing all these BS things out there. And to be honest, guys, I've seen a lot of crap in my year and 5 months, and that's actually why I'm releasing my own product in a couple of months because I actually legitimately will help people. I'm not here to make money off of you. I'm here to actually help you. I'm here to actually, I'm sick and tired of seeing, and I've gone toe to toe with some of the 7-figure affiliate marketers before. I've actually given them shit um, because I don't like the way they do things, and I can see, I can spot the scam from a mile away. So when I see it, it's like, yeah, no, you're full of it. Um, I personally am here to help people, and that's what I set out to do in my business. I did not set out to just make money. I set out to 100%, and that's why I also have this thing right now that I just mentioned at the start of this video, where I want you to comment on the videos, and maybe I can, you know, answer your questions or whatever, um, things like that. So yeah. So anyway, yeah, when you guys go and um, put your comments, I'll be willing to shout out to you in the next video, and even answer your questions if you got questions. But thanks, Eric, once again for your comment. I just figured I would shout out to you in this video. I missed you 2 days ago. I'm sorry again. Like I said, I kind of put the video on yesterday and realized, um, so I just wanted to reach out. That's one of my main things is I'm here for the clients. I'm here for where once you get involved in the Civic Edge lifestyle community, whether it's just watching my videos or you're actually on my list or whatever it is, I'm here to help you. I'm here to actually legitimately help you. I'm here to answer your questions. I don't, I seriously, when I release my product in 2 months, month, 2 months, I'm, I'm kind of behind right now, actually. But when I release that product, it's going to be no holds barred because I'm going to go and actually expose the things that I figured out about this industry. And I don't care if some of the other marketers are like, oh, well, I knew about that, but I didn't say anything because I didn't want the competition. I'm not going to be like that because I want everyone to succeed. I want people to actually make money online because it is far better than going and working for the man. Working for yourself is better than working for the man. And it's actually funny because that all stems from my childhood. My dad told me and taught me when he was teaching me about business. As I stated yesterday, if you caught that story that I told, my dad taught me about business, and you know, he taught me that um, working for the man, you're working to make someone else rich, and working for yourself is much better. And he is absolutely right. Here I am working for myself, and it's much better than going to work every day at a dreaded job that you're working for some other guy, you're making him rich, and then you yourself are getting poorer by the minute, right? It's not a good life. I also got told once by a friend that, surviving is not really living. And that is 100% true. If you're surviving, you're not living. Okay? So, starting your own business is living, finally, because you're finally, you're getting freedom. It's breaking free of that just survival mode. You're not living if you're just surviving. You're living is where you're living your best life. You've got financial freedom. You've got freedom all around. You feel free. You feel like you can do whatever you want when you want. That's I want to get everyone to that to that thing, and that's why I'm releasing my own product with no holds barred, and I'm going to be giving away secrets. And I don't care if the other marketers, like the 7-figure marketers, want to get mad at me. I don't care. Personally, I don't care. I'm not here to please anyone. I'm here to help other people. Anyway, we're going to get to the mailing. I've kind of talked your ear off enough now. So so we're now sending to 15,200 today. And again, we're going to send from my name at no reply at myleadgensecret.com. Always keep that selected. And then we're going to load yesterday's email. I'm going to keep this template for a while because this, as you remember yesterday, I added a PPS to my underneath my PS. And this PPS is something that I'm trying, it's actually to help other people, businesses out. And I'm actually going to release a second video today talking about this. Excuse me. See, I'm going to be releasing another video today talking about this because it's good for anyone who's in the U.S. who has a business and has had a business since 2020. You might be actually eligible for a grant up to $32,000. I know I only selected 3,200, but you know what I mean. It's $32,000, right? It's not really a grant though, because you don't have to pay it back. But anyway, we'll get to that. Like I said, I'll do a video later for it. So we're gonna go check ClickBank quick. I didn't have a chance to do that yet, and we did not make any more sales, unfortunately, but we are still up in profit because, as I said, I'm making $25 now from affiliates that are under me in my lead gen. Some of them are from the email list, some of them are from elsewhere. And also, I've made $29 since. I'm going to count the sale because I was starting to talk about the case study right about here, so I'm going to start right there and say $29. The Warrior Plus sale. This is a ClickBank case study for my lead gen, so we're not going to really talk about the Warrior Plus one. If you really want to get technical, it's more than $24 profit. But anyway, so anyway, we've made 2 sales now, which is $29. We've made another sale now with getting another affiliate on my lead gen, which means we are now up to $34. I'm getting $25 a month now from affiliates on my lead gen, so that's $25. I pay $30. We take $5 off of the 29. We're in $24 profit. So beautiful. It's working, right? So we're now $24 in profit. That's great. I'm almost in profit. I'm pretty much in profit every single month now, and have managed to actually get my lead gen for free every single month. Actually, believe it or not, I've gone my lead gen secret since I started for free every month. And I've been with my lead gen now, I think, for 3 months, because I think I started February 21st. So February 21st, March, April, May. So this is going to be the 3rd month as of the 21st. So you can already see that, like, based on that information, I've gotten it for free every single month, and that's pretty darn good. I've made my money back every month. So that's beautiful. So we're going to go back to the ClickWealth system. We're on day 6 of the 2nd row of emails. And this one I noticed looks it starts with "you deserve this," and yesterday's email started with "you deserve this" as well. So what I'm going to actually do for this email, and so when you guys get to the ClickWell system, I suggest you start social paid and you do the three that I mentioned, right? But I would suggest when you get to ClickWell system and you do the second row of emails, so you'll see that there's the first row, it's MMO better converting, and then you go down here to the second row of email swipes, which is personal development. I would just simply use this second half of the email swipe, because if you use this, people are going to think that you're saying the same email from yesterday, and we don't want that, right? So I'm just going to save. I don't know if no, I did not copy this one yet. So I'm going to copy this one. And there's two ways you can do it. You can either do Control C or click copy, like right click and then hit copy. I do both sometimes. It depends how I'm feeling. So, all right, here we are back at the mailing screen. And I'm just going to quickly go Control V, sorry, Windows V to pull out my clipboard. Hit the subject line. There it is. We're going to go down. Don't know. We don't have to worry about hey first name today, because today's email is actually very. It starts out with a question, or not. Sorry, not question. It's more like a statement. However, we'll knock this down and pretend like there's a hey there. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0 across the top 4 times. Okay, and then we're going to go select it. Oh, whoops, I missed one. I love it when technology doesn't work with me here. We're going to do that. And I forgot again. You see, I do it quite regularly that I keep forgetting not to select the name as well at the end of the email. Okay, so now we've done that. What we're going to do is just scroll down. This one extends out past. We're going to go like that. If this happens, just simply backspace it like that. And then we see that eyes ended up. Now, I did notice. Yeah, you know what? We're going to actually knock this down one more line, because I see that kind of. Yeah, so we'll just knock that down, because I see that was already kind of a new sentence, and then they didn't. Their formatting must have been off a little bit, because this email is having a few problems, I'm noticing. So there we go. And then this one, it could be a new career for you. Chat soon. Okay. So now, first of all, I'm gonna do it this way, because there. There was no hey there, so apparently I promise this isn't going to take up a lot of your time. It's actually going to be worth your time, and that is a beautiful transition word there, a beautiful word to do the bold underline thing, because it is capitalized, but it's also because it gets the person to pay attention, right? I struggle to make a good living. I struggle to make a good living, and my friend, yeah, never mind, that works, I guess. Showed me this short video. I couldn't believe my eyes. Um, it was an easy way. It was a way to make money from home using an easy. I'm going to capitalize that one, because I believe that could be a good spot to put a bold, underline, and italic, a BUI, as I like to call it, instead of a DUI. Uh, all jokes aside, I frown upon the people that get DUIs. Just saying. It's all explained, and you don't need any. We can also do that one. Okay, don't go crazy on it, right? Don't sit here and like, oh my goodness, I gotta do this on all of them. No, you don't want to do that. Just don't go crazy, but do things like that, right? And then this one is obviously going to be our hyperlink. And they do not have, I don't know why it never saves that link. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. I gotta go to Notepad. Okay, so there we go. And there we go. So then the link's in there, and I recommend watching it and see what you think. It could be a new career for you. You know what? I'm actually going to knock that down one more too. And we'll actually capitalize you, because that would be another good spot. You know, just to get the person to wake up a bit, right? That's all we want. And then we got my picture that has my lead gen in it. We got my Facebook, my Twitter, my YouTube, and my LinkedIn. Those all have my links in it for those specific thingies. And then we've got the PS, get 100 buyer leads a day in the next 10 minutes. I might actually be switching that at some point, but right now I think it's working, so we don't need to worry about that. And then this, we're going to leave because that was the one I started yesterday. I am, however, going to check that one because it's a new one and whatnot. I just want to make sure that, you know, these are all working correctly. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong one. Oops. But we'll just do that. And then that one's good. That one's good. And that one's good. Okay, beautiful. All right, so now we're just going to send this email. Close that. Hit perfect timing as always, right? Because we want it to send out when the person's subscribed. That way, we know they're more likely to open it. Just do one more check. Make sure we got our leads ported over. Subject line, we got first name fixed, and then you're meant for so much more. That was today's email. And then we've got this and this. Perfect. I think that's everything for today. Yes. Okay, so then we send it. And I just want to make sure that I get a confirmation. Perfect. Okay, guys. So if you guys have any more questions, feel free to write a comment, on my videos. I'm willing to answer questions. I'm willing to help you, providing that it's not, like I said, as long as it's appropriate and everything else, pertains to affiliate marketing only. Or, even feel free to just reach out and say, hey, liking the videos or something like that. I will be likely to, reach out to you in the next video. That's something that I like to do. I like to reach out to people. I like to do a shout out, right? All right, guys. So that's it for today. Hit that bell notification, like, subscribe, and even share this video. That would help me out greatly. If you want to join my lead gen, it will be down in the description. So make sure you check that out. Also, just, keep it real. And I'll catch you guys. Actually, I got a second video coming out today to talk about that other thing that I was just talking about in the PPS of my email here. We'll get to that. I'll put the video out and you guys can check that out. But yeah, you guys stay cool and have a good rest of your day. Cheers.